Marco Dominic Gonzalez, June 26, 2014, 08:23 a.m. Uh, Apparently my SETI program was on, but then the government intrusion can just swoop in and use that to overheat the computer. This is really hot now, man, blowing hot air. And normally I'll run that SETI program and it's a hit and miss. Sometimes it is really hot and sometimes it won't overheat at all. I can just run a bunch of those SETI programs and be nothing. And now it's really hot. They're jamming. So again, I want to know, is government intrusion jamming a program that I'm using? That is a liability. If I were SETI, I would want to investigate that to say, wait a minute, is government intrusion coming in there using my program to disrupt the man's computer and also to overheat it? And then you need to talk to the good Snowden to say, how do they do that? And let the public know so they'll stop. So then it's outed and they'll say, oh, well, they said this is how we do it. Good. You need to protect the public from harmful government intrusion. Oh my gosh, man. I mean, who's the whistleblower for me? And I need whistleblowers, not one. But I left on my last video. So my cousin Jen's having that speech about don't clean someone, clean grass. You shouldn't clean the common areas because you need other people's germs and that kind of thing. Who told her to say that? If somebody did. Somebody has to say, okay, she has to know prior that I have some infection. I'm under such a severe government intrusion that anybody I talk to is used by the government intrusion, obviously. So what's the conversation? Who's bringing that up? See, I want to know. Those are the things that people need to know. It's like, okay, no, who is that government intruder? And then are they orchestrating something else? And say, oh, well, you know what? No, and then I'm going to go talk to somebody. It takes one time to get caught. And I'm hoping they get caught. It doesn't look like it. It's like, dude, I mean, how many times can a man be harmed in a fishbowl for 5 years? Too many. But then they can go and say, no, you just, because you're a nurse and you worked in the hospital and nobody told you. That's the problem. That's always the problem. But again, I thought that was strange. I'm like, you know what, man? And then I remember I had do I stop cleaning? Maybe I shouldn't. I didn't, but at the same time, I'm living such a sterile life that I don't know. It's like using common sense, but this is not a common sense situation. This is a situation where, dude, you're being harmed. Look at all the ways you can be harmed. Everything's so staged. Anyone I talk to is like so staged. It's like, oh my gosh, man, I'm living my life with everyone who talks to me. It's just such a staged situation. Then I'm like, okay, then who are you reporting to? How are they involved in this? I want to know. I want to know the answers to all these questions, man. And then who's going to be responsible? Who's going to be responsible? Who's in charge? And I'm asking. I want to answer, I get these afflictions, man. Put them on camera. Thank God I put them on camera. Because they could be trying to cover it up, obviously. They give us something, and then all of a sudden I don't have it anymore, and I had it. And it's like, wait a minute. I had that affliction, man. I put it on camera. What is it? And then how would I get it? Just on my palms? Come on, man. How? It has to be placed.